to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Tar Heels offense will take the field first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of the defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Lopez to pass. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's French. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's French. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as He stopped at the 23. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. With this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lopez wants to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Billups. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Ship. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's French. Breaks into the open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it and bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we'll have some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Finds us back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Base 27, jump!
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's a fly. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails, drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Fires to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Lopez to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Billups. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
It's so important to know where you are on the field. Great job, great hands, great awareness. Make sure you get that grab, possess the ball, and get that foot in bounds. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal in the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? On the move. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Grab near the marker. It's shipped. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Wants to throw again. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Looking for a man. It's Washington. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage. And I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah, of course. Now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after you're taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You throw 3 million of them to the wide receiver. And
like that everywhere?
Time, he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration. Just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Oh, bro.
Throws toward the end zone.
Bro, he just mossed me. What's blacked out, man?
They really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots.
Getting it on YouTube with one blacked out, man. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Big tough catches of David. What a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy.
Hey, fuck Twitch, man. YouTube is on point.
Sit down when he's not.
It cost me a touchdown, bro.
And then having a guy that can go with him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point. Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do.
They're up by 7. He just came off the set.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly.
Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's French. Makes a man miss. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got
What do you mean going in?
33.
All right, so I turned performance mode
The
off.
Tar Heels back to the line on 1st
I guess
down. Let's see if
everybody
they keep
should
leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Quarterback making checks. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock it down at the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. 40 had it and couldn't get it through the upright. Team missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Welcome to the frustrating reality. Just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for them every single play.
A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
We know about this running back's versatility. ability. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
It's caught. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Back to pass, it's Washington. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Not across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there. He does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to Davis. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of danger. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
2nd down coming up.
Lopez to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels are on the move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Coffee. Touchdown, North Carolina! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. Well, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive.
Yeah, the
Kickoff
bullshit.
unit on the field, and this defense will be called on
Hey,
to protect
everybody
this
hate to see
lead.
me win. The game hate to see me win. Ops hate to see me.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space.
The return brings it out to the 32. And the North Carolina offense will take over.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for room. It's French. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Lopez wants to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Coffee. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Let's go, right.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second down.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Lopez to pass. Fires to the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but you got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
There's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
7 yards on the play. Now, a fourth down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Stanford with a fourth down play, and they're still going for it to open the final pick up the first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The give to the back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lopez lost the fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, UNC! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Mississippi State has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 19 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Under fire.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Fourth down.
On fourth down. They're taking to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good. Finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is, when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that the players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week, and it was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Makes the grab, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Ready.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Here comes the heat. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't get him to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a wide open receiver. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing
you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Single. Black 14.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
North Carolina.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.